Welcome to Opinionated Podcast Gospel Edition. And Nathan Swalo there behind the scenes was
Hello,
cool.
hi.
And we have our lovely guest in front of us.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. Should
Super.
I introduce you or are you gonna introduce yourself?
I'm going to introduce
Oh,
myself.
sorry.
Yeah. I
Please
will.
go ahead.
My name is Rofhiwa Manyaga and welcome to the Opinionated
Gospel Edition.
Gospel Edition.
Yes.
Tango.
Okay. That was it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this is not our other podcast, ne? Yeah, sensitive, ne?
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have to talk about, hey, I ate buswana gukulume,
Yeah,
and all that
thank
stuff. No, you don't have
On that one, I can come. Hey.
No, this one is the right one for you.
Yeah, this one is proper.
Sure.
Yes.
But
Tango.
still, even if it's this one, you still have to tell us where you come from.
Yeah, obvious.
Yes.
That's an obvious matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was born and raised in Venda. I think my Venda and my color will tell everything.
Okay. Your
That
vendor,
I
your
was-
English.
My Venda.
Okay.
My English
It's vendor fight.
You know, some of us did not really take English serious at school.
Okay.
You still need to explain to me what is opinionated. What is that?
You have
Get
an
the point?
opinion. But the PR where your side.
Oh, with the fee.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Sure.
It's good. So I was born in Venda, raised in Venda, school in Venda from primary until I finished my secondary, and then that's where I come from.
Yeah.
In a small village, which we can't expand it because all over around that village there are villages. You get the point? So there's no way that village will
Ever grow.
No, it will never grow. It ends there.
Okay.
It's called Maungan,
All right.
behind the University of Venda. In actual said, I'm very much sure that part of the University of Venda it's in Maungan.
Is it?
That's where I come from.
Okay.
Tango.
Mara, before we go into the story, ne? Now I want to know, why did you refuse for me to enter the competition? You were backing vocalist.
I was trying to save you. Yo.
From what?
Yo.
Save me
I
from
was trying to, I was trying to be a good brother.
Hey.
Hey, because those people are singing.
So what?
I was trying to.
Mara, Grace was
No,
going
I
to speak
heard
for
you-
me.
I heard you sing once. I was like,
Where?
Where?
Where did you hear me sing?
Yo, the other time. No, you were following some songs on I don't know whether it was on Facebook or what, but you were singing on top of this other song. I was like,
Mara, you didn't give me you didn't give me a chance. You should have brought the
Yeah,
keyboard
no,
and
that
then give
one.
me a chance. You would have had.
you know what? I was supposed to have brought a keyboard here. so
Because
that you
I can sing. I can try. You know when I was still in the worship team, ne?
Where? Okay, whoa, let's get that where.
There,
Worship team.
Hey,
You.
yes.
How?
Hey, man.
So you were singing, like singing. Like singing, oh.
I was in the worship team, ne? Let me tell you, I was singing,
Yeah.
and I used to sing your songs.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
I need a video of that.
But Rofhiwa is also going deep on you, my sister. I think maybe allow yourself to prove yourself here.
Where's the keyboard?
But we don't need the keyboard. My sister,
need the
you
keyboard to
also.
sing.
You are exposing yourself.
Okay, so if I sing your song, are you gonna back me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Guys, I have arrived in this life now. Let me sing. The one that I used to sing always at the church.
Do it. Do it, Ceci.
Are you gonna back me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't outshine me.
I'll do it. No. I'll
You
be
mustn't
under.
show off.
I'm not gonna be, I'm gonna.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, bring it.
Let's start. Moya wanga renda Yehova usiyangwe zweyaita. Let's go again. Moya wanga renda Yehova usiyangwe zweyaita.
Oh no.
Am I passing? No passer.
No, you
I try.
you know the key. You can be.
I
You're
can
very
try.
consistent on the key. So yeah,
2
Yeah,
over
you-
10.
Yeah,
Can we get
at
a
least,
rating, Mr. Manyaga?
Eh?
Sorry.
A rating out of 10?
I mean 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, half for being consistent. You get a point. Yeah, and anyway, yeah, I mean, yeah, you.
I don't know why you are the one who is actually giving ratings, because I thought Opinionated, the Gospel Edition, is for us to rate you guys. Now you are rating me.
Yeah, but I was trying to I'm trying to merge you with those who did the auditions that side.
Oh,
Well, hey,
those ones are killing it.
yeah, it's nice, it's proper.
No matter, sometimes you don't really need like a voice of an angel. You just need ndodzo.
Yes, I'm not gonna
Yes.
mention names. Yeah, but there are people who really anointed.
Okay.
Vocally, not gifted.
Okay.
It's true. It's the reality. You
So
know?
these people, we're going to see them on the 21st. Because for those who don't know, Uri, what is the auditions about? Ne? Do you want to tell them? Guys, Pelamina, I can talk.
No, auditions. It's. I was actually looking for people who can do backing vocals. People who can. We looked into a few things. One, if you are consistent on the key, especially when you're just singing alone without a keyboard, if your raves are as clean as, if you've got that element of knowing the backing vocal elements, those kind of things. I think we were looking for quite a few things. I just can't remember all of them because I was not checking those people alone myself.
Yeah.
I had a team. We were about 4 actually
Okay.
to check. Yeah, this one can. Yeah, this one can. This one. Actually, on the final ones, I was not there. I was kicked out.
Is it? Because you're going to have favoritism.
Yeah, I will see that. This one, I've been to this boy's church, man, and he was singing very. I think they were trying to avoid that,
Okay.
so I was kicked out. When they select the last ones, which now as I speak, I think they form part of about 14
Really?
people. I was not there.
Okay.
I was not part of it. So guys, please, it's not me. If you are not,
If they're not selected.
if you're not in, it's not. I had actually selected you.
So they must still buy the tickets and come.
Yeah, they must buy tickets.
Okay, for those who don't know why you were doing the selection or the competition of singing, can you fill them in to say, what is that for?
You know, I think my main reason was to give out a chance to those who are not known, those who are never booked, but who are very good. And you find us having to book the very same people, and where else there are people out there who are trying to penetrate, to come in. And believe me, if there's no one who is able to pick up those kind of talents, unfortunately, some of them they will die.
Yeah.
Us not knowing them, not at all. So it was an issue of me having to actually try to get those new faces, those new people who might, because I know after the show you might find that people you might find that the whoever tenor I'm using, it might be the first and the last for me. But you would find that person is now being booked a lot because he was seen there singing very nice, doing good music and all that. Yeah.
But I tell you, there's sometimes when you try something new, you understand the reason why you should have stuck to what you know. And sometimes when you try something new, it works out. In this case, would you say that having to try, because I think it's not the first time you do this whole thing of having a competition.
Yeah.
So how is that like for you? Do you feel like, okay, this is something that I should do every time when I have an event, or?
Not really. Not really something that I need to do when I have event all the time. I think my event, this 21st December event, it's very flexible.
Okay.
Honestly, it's extremely flexible, and I felt it is that event which, if I want to show talent of somebody, there's that window. I'm not extremely fussy because I'm very skeptic of who I use, sharp. But on this one, honestly, believe in me, I think I throw that element away and said, you know what, I want to try, even if some of them maybe might actually be, we might choose them, and when they get there, they're not really up to or and all those kind of things. And let me give them a chance and let them shine. And then after shining, who knows? Some of them you might find it's an open door for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come through.
So I want to know, are the backing vocalists that you use, are they still going to be part of this? Are you keeping them? Or it's now the ones that you have chosen from the competition to be part of it?
You know, the ones which I use regularly, so some of them are my vocal coaches.
Okay.
So they are going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you must remember, there's no beef or fights between
Yeah.
my people, between people that I work with. It was just some of them are very angry,
I can imagine.
but not in a space, not in a point where they can't help me. Because I call them, some of them I call them to say, hey, come be a vocal coach here. Please come do. So when we do results with those ones, I know a group of them are going to be there to actually correct them there, to help me out. Actually, to even make me not really do much for
I
them.
must say, sorry, madam. I must say that what you have done has created something very big in terms of creating in a normal world, it would be creating jobs, right? So what you've done is you've created a concept of what Idols was doing, but we felt like Idols was constantly doing the same thing, and those that started with it, yes, benefited. But what you're doing, I commend you for it,
Oh, thank you.
because I feel like you said in the beginning, it's going to be opening up a lot of doors, not just for you, but for other artists as well that want to back up. So yeah, nice one.
Sis, I was actually thinking, ne, or on the last episode that we did, ne, I think we were gossiping about everyone because they were
Yep.
not here. We're speaking about how the backing vocalists are actually underrated because
Yeah.
they actually carry the artist. And I heard you
They
saying
are,
that,
they do. They do carry us.
ne,
Yeah.
because I heard you saying that you're not going to be doing a lot of work because if those people have been trained and they'll be there and then they'll be doing the work.
Yeah, I can tell you, I've got, at this point in time, I don't even know who is chosen for that choir. I think I would know on the first rehearsal, which is going to be held in Venda. Some of them they know because they are the ones who actually, the team I'm talking about, who is to actually check who is to come in and all those kind of. I'm speaking about my backing vocals. They are the ones who are to check. Oh yeah, this one. Checking the capacity that I need. Checking how demanding I can be when it comes to a musician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you draw me a picture of how the day, the 21st of December, is going to look like? How is it going to be? What is it going to be entailing of?
21st is going to be fun, believe me. It's going to be so fun. One, I know we've got quite few artists locally from Gauteng and whatnot. I think we might have two, but locally I know we've got few. It's going to be very fun. It's that how we are structuring it. It is that event where you need to come in once we start. You must be on your toes until we're done. It's not. There's no moment where now you feel you get the point.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
So yeah, that's what we are actually trying to create. That when we say you see the idea behind this thing, it's a year-end function. So you can imagine what happens in year-end functions out there.
Some of us can only imagine.
Oh, you've never been.
Hey.
Welcome to this one. Welcome to this one, which covers everybody. Yeah.
Why year-end function?
You know, I believe this concept called year-end function, it's when companies or institutions or whatsoever wants to celebrate their success over the year, to say, no, we've gone up to this limit, at least we've achieved this, let's celebrate.
Yeah.
So to me, it was, you know what, come, let's gather here. Let's celebrate, even if it's a little thing you have achieved this year. Even if you are a street vendor, what drinks la matamatis bone, none what achieve uri bo kona or mtawawule for the whole year. Not a lot of things.
Yeah.
Bone bo to achieve fhedzi uri va kone u badela ṅwana wavho tshikoloni hasi pfi o thathiwa ngori a ngo badela. It's an achievement, according to me. Bone bo achieve uri bo reke Range Rover. Ezwo zwa dzi achievement zwa dzi level vhana vha mukalaha. We must not beat around the bush. I think now what I believe is that we all have something to celebrate. It is just that when you look into other people's celebrations, other people's achievements, you feel like you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
How did you survive the whole year? If you say you didn't do anything, one, you never spend 10 days without food. Food, I mean food. Food can be only bread. That's food. Food can be mango. Food can be banana. That is food. For as long as now you've got something you took to your tummy, that is food for me. So I feel like let's come and gather here and celebrate and be thankful to God. To say, you know what, we have made it to this far. And believe in me, there are some ways which did not really look proper, but at the end of the day, all of us, with everybody, we have arrived. We are all here. Whether you are driving, you are in a bicycle, you are still schooling, but at the end of the day, where we are now, we are here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have arrived.
Yeah.
Yo, that is such a beautiful concept, and I feel like for some reason, there are other people who are going to actually be deprived of this. Because when you look at the concept, it's not only applicable to where you are doing the event, which is Van, that it? I feel like everybody everywhere should be celebrating that.
That's true.
So now I want to know, Uri, is this something that, why Venda specifically? Is it because Shumera Venda Rukayani Christmas, we all go home? Or is it because you know that your people are there? Because when I do events, I don't know, guys. I can never do it Venda because I don't have people there. You get what I mean? So with you, how did you get to choose that specific place for you to do this?
Okay, I think it is. Okay, I love home at my at those days, festive, and for the past I don't know how many years. Now I'm one person who would like to spend. I'm one person who even hardly take a lot of booking from outside way there, because I love home. You know, when it's that time, I want to be home. I want to be. So I think that is also another motivation that I know for a fact I'm going to be home, so I might as well do this at home. Not necessarily to say, there's this valid reason written on board to say, the reason why this must happen in Venda. I just love home. I love home. I love my home people. I love home.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that where the whole Maspara name?
How
did that come about?
I just feel like we need to know how the Maspala. What you've just said now is so profound that you just love home, and just how you're explaining how even if you're selling tomatoes, you're selling mangoes, or you're selling whatever, that we all at that benchmark, right? So I feel like with what you've just said, it just somehow, and I'd like you to just say it to us, how did that Maspala come? Is it because you are definitely working for the nation, or you were appointed and we don't know about it?
No, the honest matter about names, it's that I'm not sure. Okay, maybe some we get. Yeah, obviously, Madam Speaker, you gave yourself that name.
I didn't.
Who gave you? Who gave you the name?
Why would I? Okay, I'm capable. Now I know I'm capable.
Yeah,
it's fine. We'll come back to your name. But with my name, and I say this all the time, that because I talk a lot. Like, this is me always. Even when I growing up, I've always been a chatterbox, right?
Yeah.
So I stumbled upon people gossiping about me at my workplace, right?
Okay.
And they were now giving me this because I talk a lot. They're like, Madam Speaker, because she talks a lot,
Okay.
So I think, and honestly speaking, when I started using the name, I didn't even think that social media and all this, I didn't think I'd be where I am today. So I took it and I changed on my social platforms from Perseverance to just Madam Speaker because I talk, right? So I've got a tendency of, if you give me a name thinking that you're going to press me down with it or whatever, I'll take it and I'll use it. So that I wanted to actually annoy the people who gave me that code name. So when I started calling myself Madam Speaker, and now I'm going on the socials,
I get it.
it just became a name.
I get it.
And it fits because now airtime is there.
It took time to really, really, really accept that people call me Maspara. It took time. Yeah, but now I'm very comfortable with it.
You even call yourself that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember when we had to do some advert, I returned it back because they did not say Maspara on that advert, radio advert.
Yeah.
They do it again. So, okay, this name I was given by this other young man. When he gave me, I think it was that issue of it was from the heart of favoring. No, Rofhiwa can sing. Rofhiwa, this guy is Maspara. Do you get the point? And it flew from there. And I think it's for some years up until this year where I feel okay. You know what? I'm Maspara.
So you are Maspara because you can sing?
That's all.
Oh, wow.
That's just from the music.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
As deliver. Like I deliver. That's it.
That's a good one.
It's a national municipality. It's not that.
Maspara vendor. No, it's not Tulamela.
No, it's not the small one.
No.
It's the national one. Yeah.
No, I know, and eventually you deliver. You deliver. We're gossiping about them in the Maspara.
Yes.
Hey, I think we're in trouble. That's why.
He's here, and can you see he is so ready and he's so comfortable. Like you can see he was ready for us.
Okay, before we go very forward, I have a question. Am I the first one here on this podcast?
Guest.
I'm asking. Yeah.
Yes, you are our first guest. Can you tell your fellow brothers and sisters in the gospel to say this one is safe, they can come?
Guys, this one, you can come. Don't stress. I don't worry. This one is the most safest one.
Yeah.
So now, I have a question for you guys. Okay. What is the different? Okay, actually, let me start from this one. How did you actually think about this one? This one
What,
specifically, the opinionated,
The gospel edition.
The gospel edition. Why did you bring this one to board?
We thought of you first. You had us. You were the first person in our mind.
Okay.
Joking.
No, actually, here's the thing. Like I said, you know what? Oh, it's fine. The thing is, I've always been a gospel girl. So when I started the whole TikTok thing, right? I used to do a lot of, when I ministered at the church, I would post that on TikTok and also the fashion transitioning stuff, right? So even when I was like a prodigal son and I was doing my thing on the roads there, I still knew that at the back of my mind, I still have to come back to the calling, which is just being in the gospel space.
Okay.
So from the beginning of the year, yes, I've been working on my own growth and my own, because I realized that the work that we do here, it's really spiritual. If somebody's going to share a story and they're going to be liberated and whatever, it's long, you see? So I needed to be serious now. I needed to come back home as a prodigal son. So me coming back home then said that I need to now be in touch with what? Gospel, because this is my pulpit, right?
Okay.
So with me being in touch with that and also incorporating all of that with the space that I'm in, we needed to birth something which is accommodative to our people, because there will never be a gospel concert where you'll miss me unless if I'm busy with other commitments.
I think I've noticed that.
My tongue is used to calling people Yeva Zalwani. This is not even a phrase which is like a fashion. That's how I used to call people when I was still ministering at the church, right?
Okay.
So it goes deeper to the taproot of who I am. I'm a child of God. Yes, there are some things I can't reverse. I can't reverse this and everything, but who I am.
No, what is wrong with that?
It's a tattoo. Okay,
Do you need to reverse it?
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Now that I'm back to my father's house, there are certain things I can't reverse, but there's one thing that nobody can ever take away from me, and is the calling of God that is in me, right?
Come as you were, come as you were.
Thank you.
Enter in His presence. You know this thing of reversing and finish up. Hey, don't go there.
Also now he's also showing off again.
Okay, we're still gonna get to the show off part. We're still gonna get to that.
Don't go there, please.
So so for me, in as much as I feel like even with helping the women and all this deep stuff from the other podcast, it's really a calling because people are being liberated. If somebody says, I wanted to kill myself, but I didn't because of I heard you saying a word which gave me hope, that is literally the work of God,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
So because of my love for gospel and also Tintwalo, we share the same. You'll speak for yourself, my sister, I can't speak for you, ne? So, but because of that, for me, I felt like I needed to have the gospel opinionated edition because when I drop the mic after speaking to a lady who's been through stuff, I still kneel in front of them and I pray. When I'm done, when they ask me, "Uri, how do you do it?" Because last night, there's a lady who came to me and she said that the only reason why she came to the concert at Lebo Sokhobela, because I love Lebo, was because she wanted to try my God. Because she always sees me going to these places and she wants to try what I have been trying. You understand what I mean? So for me, I realized that it's evangelism. Even though you are evangelizing to a specific group of people who are like broken people, but it's still doing the work of God. Because if I'm saying we are sitting here, we are speaking, after that I'm saying, okay, now I'm going to a gospel concert, guys. And they're like, okay, let me try this thing of yours and see how it works. Then for me, because of my love for music and just the background nyana that I have, I'm like, no, we need to be inclusive of the people that actually give us good music and just keep us going. Because we don't just wake up and we're like, no, we are fine. No, I have to play your music from here to Lipalale for me to get rid of the traumas that somebody was sharing a scary story who said here. You get what I mean?
I get you.
So to make a full cycle, these are the they're the service providers. They are providing us with the music, what keeps us going. You get? So that when we feed the masses, we feed them. It's a cycle.
I get
So basically for me, that's why. My sister?
Sure. So I feel like I've been pregnant with this like an elephant, with gospel per se, especially. When PM marketing started, I mean, we started up with gospel. Cairo was our first person, and just moving around and seeing different artists and whatever, I was like, actually, this is just a fulfillment, you know? It's not even doing it because of being passionate about it, but I think it's a calling that God said, I want you to serve in this. And for me, I was like, I'm definitely going for it. And when you came, because also our meeting, which of crossing paths with you, madam, has been where God said, this is the time. There's no other time, but the time is now. And that's why I always say hashtag what a time to be alive. And because this is exactly what I had in mind. And because of having to go through this one and that one and this one and being aligned with the same vision, when we spoke about it, I think we were saying things at the same time and saying, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do, this is what I've envisioned to do. And let's do it for God, it's for the glory of God. But also we are doing it not to smash people down, not especially with artists. I think the one fear that if I was sitting in Rofhiwa's shoes as an artist would be, what are you going to ask me? What is it? Because there's things that are private to me that I don't want to share. And just as I am as human as well, there are certain things that I wouldn't want to share. But what I'm doing, which I've been called to do, is what I would want to share. And that's why we have this safe space that we're stealing again from you, because you're just that brain mastermind. But having that, the gospel, the opinionated gospel edition is where you are free, and we're talking about what you do and what you love as well. So for me, that's why.
I know. I get the memo. We can proceed.
So you are safe.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay.
No, you were saying something. Somebody remind us. What was he saying? You tried to interrupt me because you wanted to say something.
Yeah, he did.
Was it not about you
The
saying I can't
tattoos
delete?
and yes, the deleting.
No, you know, in this life there are some paths which we went through, which in actual fact, wherever you have passed, you cannot unpass. That is the reality of life, and I think that is where this Christianity, society, family get it very wrong. That there are things which you have done back in okay, I'm now not even talking about a tattoo. I'm talking about life in general.
Yeah.
Whereby you find someone had given his life to God, but there is a Lord which, if we are to count and check, books and books of his or history or whatever he has done before and all those kind of things. And you find us having to use that to actually paint that particular person. And funny enough is that when you are out there doing the rubbish you are doing, no one says anything about it. A minute you start now want to be on this family, everybody want to remind you about what you used to do. So I don't know what is the I don't know where is the balance there. So I think I was interfering because you're saying you can't. There are a lot you can rub in this life. There is a lot. Actually, everything you have done, you can rub. Yeah, you can. The best we can do is to live right, moving forward. Simple as that. Yeah, that is me.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, when you say that while you're still busy doing your things, nobody says anything to you.
No.
And they wait for you to come to God.
Thank you.
Then
And
they start reminding you of the things you did.
Thank you. They do that a lot, and I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot. And I think that is what makes a lot of people to feel like in this family, this Christian family, it's not really safe.
Yeah.
It according to myself, I'm not a pastor. Believe in me, I'm not even intending to be one. I doubt I can be.
Why not?
I know. Hey,
Well,
myself.
there's this one song of yours where you started ministering first before you, and the clip was going viral on TikTok. You don't
TikTok, I
you don't
heard
know it. You know it, ne?
It even
Hey,
went
internet
viral.
does not forget. Yeah.
What made you angry that day on that clip?
No, I think I think in my mind. Okay, let me ambush some of my friends. I'm not going to mention names.
Okay.
Now I have friends who used to be very dirty. I have young brothers. I remember one of my younger brother always remind me that, hey, the time when the world turned against me, you once said this to some other guys, and until today, those guys remind me. They were speaking about my younger brother in a snacks way. Namduluang, actually. In a snacks way. And they were telling the truth. They were not lying about what they used to do.
Plus Ngoya Baba.
But my answer to them was in the by say guy.
Sheesh.
Like in the where do you want me to take my younger brother? Yeah. So in our I think that what triggered that day. Because when I'm there, I'm looking at I'm seeing that one, hey, Jesus.
Hey, you remember
So my
we
people
were
are
judging each
attending.
other.
My people are attending. Those people which are they are attending. So in my mind, it was like, you know what? Let's stop this thing of judging each other. Instead, let's actually have a very good way of correcting each other. We're not condoning the bad doings here. We are saying if one is not really in order, find a very good way to actually put that person in order. Like that person. I'm one person who don't do cherry. God knows. I don't know. I'm trying to go to cherry. I comment on this. I don't. Now, if I have a problem with you, I look for you, and I don't Bluetooth the hatred.
Yeah.
I don't just hear about you, and I don't like you. I'm not that one. And if you are failing somewhere somehow, if you are not really doing good somewhere somehow, do you know there is a guy who was once. Hey, that guy was not behaving proper. Everybody was talking rubbish about this guy, nonsense about this guy, and according to me, it was rubbish. But when I check, everybody it's talking about what this guy is doing,
And it's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. So, but now, you must remember some doings. Some doings are at least from that other podcast which I can come.
No, we've heard you. You've said it.
Yeah.
No, we know you're not coming for
we got
sure.
the memo.
We got the memo.
People are going through the most
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
And some people, they ended up doing things which are not normal.
Yeah.
Things which they are actually not proud of because of the things they are going through.
Yeah.
And if you don't, if you find yourself having to really speak too much about their doings, not really finding out, my brother, what is really making you to behave this way? So now I do that. Now, if one of the guys that I know, that I have the contacts, or someone that I know whom I know, if I speak to that person, it's not going to be in a bad manner. If I hear, I call. I take my phone and call, hey man, I want to see you. When I get instead of now speaking about that behavior all over, around and everywhere, because that's what we do. That's what we normally do. You find someone being crazy. There are people who are now doing this nyaupes and what because of
it's too much.
zikobuya, ngamamba. And if you don't get to the core and you just talk about that guy is messed up, man. That guy has lost it. Why did he? Why are you here exactly? So now that's what I do. So when that day it triggers, because you know what, in the environment we are creating in our churches, Jesus Christ, it's not. It's some people are failing to come because immediately when they get there, you do not celebrate that. Now I've never came across rumors that comes out very strong or someone has repented. I don't know about
Yeah.
but backslide.
Ha.
Go back to the street.
Ha.
It's all over there. So that's what I see.
You know what scares me and what concerns me, ne? I just thank God that in my days when I was in the wilderness, my character did not allow me to succumb to people's judgment and all that stuff. I didn't care. I still don't care even now.
Okay.
What concerns me is how even us who are in the body of Christ, ne, we celebrate when we see other people doing things which are wrong. And we can try to, no, we don't like it, we need to correct things, but in essence, we're actually celebrating. And for me, it concerns me. I'll tell you a story, ne, very short, but I'm not going to mention any names. A very popular pastor, I think they didn't understand the type of work that I do.
Okay.
They don't understand that I'm a straightforward person, but I'm not a gossip monger.
Yeah.
Right? So they watched one video of mine where we were talking about another pastor, ne? And so there was another popular pastor who sings, who was apparently now sliding in girls' DMs and cheating in the church and what. So there was a scandal about that pastor. So that popular pastor comes to me and gives me the scoop. Another pastor. Okay, there's this pastor who is also popular, who is in the girls' DMs, who's cheating with the congregants, who is now, scandalous, right? Then this pastor.
It's a friend.
No, they're not friends.
Okay.
His job is to bring the news of what other people are doing to me.
Oh.
You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So,
get it.
and the angle that he used, I spoke to one friend about this. The angle that he used when he came to me, he said to me, Perseverance, God has called you to clean the pulpit. I'm like, So after a couple, he would comment such comments, when somebody says to you, God has called you to clean the pulpit, when he's on the pulpit every day, you will raise your eyebrows. After he said that, then he sends me files of that other pastor. This is what Pastor so-and-so is doing. So this is a scoop that I need to take it out there. You understand what I mean? So I said to him, if you send me a scoop of a pastor who is abusing children in the church, if there's GBV involved, it was going to compel me to actually speak about it. You're telling me about infidelity now. Now I must be the one who... Nuri, now when I show up at a gospel event like that, people must run when they see me because they know that I'm here to fish. And what actually offended me about that pastor is that they also are in the space where they are capable of doing what we are doing now. But they want to be clean. But I must be the one...
Oh, I know, get it.
Dirty laundry.
I must be the one who's hailing
Madam Speaker.
I must be the one who... Because I'm the Madam Speaker, I must hang the dirty laundry of other pastors.
I get it.
And in his words, he says that there's so much debt which is happening in the pulpit, and God has called you to clean the pulpit. So because I'm a straightforward person, I send him a message. I'm like, you know what? I can refer you to people who are more than capable. Anything gospel, bad especially, they want to cover that, right? So I can refer you to those people. Maybe you didn't take time to actually watch the stuff that I do. And when I say I'm straightforward, what I'm straightforward about. If you took time to do that, you would understand that I don't celebrate in one man, a righteous man falling. It's not my... You see, there's a matter which needs the police. If a pastor is abusing children...
Yeah, that is
it's a police matter.
Yeah.
I will make so much noise, you won't even believe that pastor was preaching and I was crying.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's true.
Mara, these other ones, no, I can't be used as a puppet by... And so, with all of that, and it was not the first time. The first time it was when... You remember the time when there was... There were fake gowns and whatever?
Yes.
He gave me a list of Bazalwane, the people who are in the gospel space, to say, expose these people. These are the people that are actually having these things. That means they also paid. He gave me all the receipts, this guy. So when I refuse all of that, he comes back later and he's probably going to watch this. I don't care. Came back to me, Perseverance, the Lord said to me, I'm glad you didn't do it, the Lord said we need to pray for these people. I'm like, wait. After I refused to expose the other pastor, so the least I could do was to go to that pastor's friends. I'm like, guys, please warn your friends, tell them that they must clean their house because water is about to enter their house. But as for me, my biggest concern in all of that was, as a pastor who's running a congregation, how do you celebrate? Like, how? How do you go out of your way? We are part of the same family. How are we going out of our way to celebrate the downfall or contribute to the downfall of other people? We're not saying that we must always cover up even when people are doing criminal activities in the church.
That's
but
true.
Why are we celebrating the proper English word, my sister, where somebody shortcomings of other people in the body of Christ? For me, that's a big problem.
It is. And I think in gospel, that's what I'm privy to. It's always, let us check and see what Madame is doing. Let us check and see what this one's doing so that we can expose them. And then what? And it's again the matter of respecting people's lives. Yeah. I'm not entitled to tell you what's happening in my life. Yeah. And if you find me, wherever you find me, that's for you to do. But also, I feel that this pastor wanted to get some sort of stardom and limelight to be like, yay, I'm the one who made it happen.
No. It was not even about that. He never wanted to be known.
He never wanted to be known.
He's just going to feed me.
So now, what is it creating for you going forward? Because now you are now having enemies that are coming about because of someone who's giving you and dishing you information.
And they're smiling with those people.
They're clean and they're smiling with those people, So it's just always a matter that that especially I always say in Christianity, there's no one who smack, gabs, breaks, and whatever else you want to call it because of being a Christian. We need to be as white as snow. We need to be as this. You do this, you scared, you do this. And we are people, guys.
Sure.
Jesus Christ was human for 33 years.
Yeah.
Speaking to that, when you say we are people, there's a guy I saw here on this other podcast. He was saying, there's not... this gospel industry is very dirty.
Oh, I saw that clip.
My brother, you're just expecting too much from us.
Thank you.
Amen.
We're human beings.
Yeah.
We are as bad as you sometimes. So it's
Even
not,
worse?
Yeah, we are. Even worse. So we are human beings and we are alive in this life. And there are things which we do and we're not proud of as well as human beings.
Yes.
So if you know 3 or 4 people who are very dead, don't paint all of us black. Some of us are black already, my man. So don't paint. No, but I'm black. I mean,
Hey, my
yeah,
friend.
it's nah. I mean, so don't paint us black. But
Yeah.
that guy, I did not even know where does this guy got these snaps. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's a topic for another day.
You know what, ne? I had a quick conversation with Omega yesterday because also he's doing podcasting,
Yeah.
right? And I was saying to him, like he was so shocked when I said this to him. I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you a simple example. When I go to work, Monday to Friday, I must wear a helmet, I must wear overalls, I must wear earplugs, I must literally wear something called category A of PPE for me to get to that workplace.
Dango.
And there are things which I do there which I could never get away with if I did them outside, right? Or simple thing like if you don't bottle up, you're out. If you are smelling of alcohol, you are out. Those are the rules that I can get away with them outside, but I can never get away with them on site, right? So I said to him that, you see, with the gospel, it's a job that has got its own PPE, the same way as where I'm working.
Dango.
Meaning that
Right.
if it means that in your PPE, there must be an image or you must maintain a certain look. Like yesterday, we were wearing all white,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the outfit of the day.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily say anything about you. You need to learn how to, and gradually with this type of conversations where we're getting to actually dig deep into just understanding each other as human beings, even though we are ministers of the gospel. You should get to a point where even when you come across a prostitute offer a bibidi, take what the word is saying and forget about how that person is looking.
Thank you.
So even with the gospel artists, no matter how much you can say they are dirty, they are this, they are that, when you need to take what the message that they're giving you, take that and forget about everything else. Because at the end of the day, with even that so-called PPE that you need to wear for you to be able to be a gospel artist, you need to sustain that. Ne? At the end of the day, you need to still be a human being, and you make all these errors. That's why our grace is renewed every day, not only for us who are at the background, even for you who is on the stage, you are singing, I'm crying with one eye, I'm taking a video with one eye. Even the same grace that I want at the ground is the same grace that you need. And I think people need to get that. And bit by bit, we'll get there.
I know we'll get it.
We'll get it, ne?
We'll get it.
My sister, I think the part that we're running away from, we're dodging and diving, ne?
Yeah.
Is the one where we said he has show off.
Yeah, we did.
But you tried defending
What
him.
is-
I
what
didn't.
do you mean show off?
I didn't
like,
defend
please,
you
let's
at
get
all. I
that
didn't
right.
try to defend him at all.
You did, my sister.
I said my words were probably the showing off that we feel like he's showing off. It's God when
Okay.
on the thing.
The problem is
but
you
I
didn't
still
get that part.
agree. I
I
still
feel
agree.
like taking a video in case you edit this. What are you saying? By my phone.
You can't
Get
use
the
your
point.
phone.
What are you saying? What? Repeat.
So we were talking about you showing off.
Yeah.
And I still say, ha bona batho. Unali show off. Because you get there and then you do the things, you do the things that do the things. Percy?
Okay, it's okay. I agree. The
I'll
video is
explain
still there.
myself.
No,
Yeah.
the video is still there.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
go and we
I'll check.
always have reference.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that she was defending you a lot. And me, I was like, no, I'm not defending him. Okay, so what happened was, there was a show that you did with Takie. Okay, it was Take's show. You
Yeah.
were one of the featured artists,
Yeah.
right? In April, The Glory, right? And I did a video after that because the way you guys sing, you always sing, we're always crying, guys, sing together. I don't even know which girlfriend made you fight, but it's okay. So because you guys, you just do like this to us, you give us...
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Snippets.
we don't want you guys to get off the stage when you're together, right? So you guys were singing, you are busy changing the keys there, you are shining, ne? When you,
Shine,
and
excellent.
I saw there's a picture on Facebook, ne?
Yeah.
Where Takie was whispering in your ear, and people were saying he was busy saying, "Please now tone it down." Ne? So, and I always see it because, like you are a very chill person. You are like me when it comes to social media. You know, people just say whatever they want, and you don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
So I always see people commenting like, "Yeah, you see there by Dakata's."
Yeah, final
He's showing off. He's gonna be showing off. So then after that event, I did a video. I literally took a screenshot. I'm like, I want to see what's gonna happen here. I didn't even know that video was going to blow up the way it did. I did a video where I was saying that I think you have an auto-tune here on your voice. That video was like, it went
Is he
crazy.
even human?
Yes. So from that video, right, where we're talking about, okay, a lot of people came in, they're like, okay, some, obviously because my people are from all over, and some of them, they didn't even know, they started checking you out and whatever. But I think that's where it stemmed from.
Yeah.
To say the concern of the people is the show off. The concern of as perseverance from where I'm sitting, I do understand you're different. I even said in the previous episode to say his range is bottom. I said it even in the video, is bottomless, and also I don't know what is limiting it, right? So that if you are singing with me, well, with Takie, it's something else because you guys were used to the two of you singing together. It actually makes sense to us when you are singing together. I don't know if you know how Mafiki Zolo, they broke up and they were all terrible when they were separate ways.
Yeah,
but every time when they come back together, they do hits. So I feel like with you and Takie, it's the same. Not in that sense, Yauri, you're not doing well separately, but in a sense that every time when you come together, you give us that thing, Yauri, listen, this is how we knew you as, and this is how we would like to see you guys as. Yeah. So the show off part, we know that, when he's here and you are here, it complements. But maybe you can defend yourself.
Please,
I don't know.
let's
but
give
for
it to
me,
him.
Okay, it's not a show off.
Okay.
Okay, with me, with me, my when I sing, every time I am to be on stage holding the mic, my conscience on gospel, on the word based, it gets to be very strong. One. Number two, I don't think they are the reason. That thing just comes, man. That thing just comes to, I don't, naturally. I'll give an example. There's another pastor in Tembisa. He's a father to one of my keyboard player.
Okay.
He's that one I can mention him. His name is Mr. Nguben.
Okay.
There is a time where he asked his son, Rofhiwa yini akapeme ama-drugs. You know why? I think, but I understand him that day. That day, I was very tired when I get to that church. It was around 9. And I think they were waiting for me. Okay. I was late. I was from somewhere. Very tired. When I get there, I get into a corner. I sit. I was like, sitting. A minute they give me a mic, I was even on top of speakers.
So that fluctuation of...
I was like, I was all over. But that thing, it's not, they want to say it is. It's, I think it is, when I'm on it, when I'm holding the mic, I don't want to do less. I don't want to sing. I don't have any space where I need to sing small. And here I can sing big. Anyway, whether the sound is bad, whatever, I will complain later after I have sang. Yeah. Okay. I know there's some doings which I once saw some guy throwing the mic away in a show. In my whole entire life, I doubt I'll do that. Yeah, I can't do that because at that time I'm not so concerned about a lot of things. I can be disturbed, but I think I know how to handle it on stage. And I can swear too much after. Yeah, when I'm off stage, you say, you guys were doing what? You guys, but on stage right away, I want to make sure that I have to deliver what I carried at that moment. So that's why it's not
show off.
No, it's not show off.
Then it comes back to you saying it seems like defense then. Because what I said was when he gets on stage.
Got a lawyer today here. Don't worry.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay, lawyer.
Oh,
get
now
on.
Now it seems like I'm a lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are
So what I
doing
was
a
saying.
good job, though.
She's fired after this one.
So what I said was, I always feel like once he gets on stage, it's not him anymore. You know, when you feel like I don't know how to explain it, but I think, Rofhiwa, you would know what I mean, that exactly with what you have told us now with the church thing, that when you got on, now you felt like you were on top of the speakers. You know, it's my sister always says it when I say it's the word must just come now. It's the anointing. It's when the anointing is 100%, then you don't even know who you are anymore. And I think I've asked you, like, I'll ask for random things. Oh, did you see me there when I was taking yesterday when we were shooting content for Labels Khobela and we're shooting? I was like, I was right there, and it's like, I didn't see you. Right where? I didn't see you. So then again, it came back to me that this guy, it's not you that is on the stage. Then I feel like it makes sense now.
No, yeah, it does. It does. No, your lawyer is doing a good. You must increase the salary.
Yeah, please.
She's doing.
Thanks.
Send
I'll
the
send
invoice.
the
My
invoice.
office in the morning. Yeah. Please come to my office in the morning.
No, she's doing a good job. Because I do believe that, and I can relate to that. You know, there are so many instances where we started off, like I said that the time when you were asking me about your whole Madam Speaker and whatever, where I said that with even this edition of the gospel part of it, so many times I've tried to be Jonah and run away. I don't even want to lie. Ne? I've been a Jonah of my lifetime, where I've been sent to Nineveh and I'm going somewhere else. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would do a women's conference. I kid you not. I'll try and find when I get to that thing and I say, you'll respect me. You'll know that I try.
Do you feel like he's not respecting you now?
No, with the singing.
Oh, the singing.
The singing.
Please do invite him so he can see you do
No. I'm gonna get him the clip. Ne?
Yeah.
So what happened was, I got there and it's a women's conference. The mandate is clear. This is not about Christians. Any religion, you're welcome. If I can tell you that the minute I got on that stage, it turned into a church service, you will not believe it. It became church. So it was no longer me who was in charge of the women's conference, because it is Madam Speaker's annual conference. It literally became a healing session now. People are busy praying in tongues by the corners there. It didn't... We had the memo, but we were no longer sticking to it by the time when we started with the conference. You get?
Yeah, that is when you allow God to use you as his instrument.
Yeah.
The difference. I think that is also what happens to me. That I know I'm a piano of him. The difference between these other pianos is that me piano, there's only one player. On how he plays it, it's on him.
Yeah.
So I can control it. You could not even control it.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
You get the point.
No, so I get you. I think we'll let him off the hook with that one.
Okay.
The last one.
Yeah.
The big elephant in the room.
Which one?
The big elephant in the room is the one that you'll remember, Tinzwalone. We said that.
What?
You see how President Ramaphosa treats the presidency office as a side hustle. That's why he blue ticks us whenever, and he responds to us whenever, because he's already a big shot in his own field. I'm not even scared because you are next to me. I can still say it without any free fear of contradiction.
You're in favor.
I feel like you blue tick the gospel. Okay, I want to give you
The platform.
no, not platform. I mean, I give you credit, and I respect the work that you do. Mara, nah, yes.
Okay.
You see, you're even clarifying with singing because you know it's a side hustle.
Side hustle.
Like, it's fine. God is using you, but it's a side hustle. For me, that's my opinion. I feel like you blue tick us a lot.
No, what do you mean? I mean, I don't. Okay,
Wait.
what? Let me elaborate.
Let me use something that you said earlier on against you. Ne?
Yeah.
You must always remember your words.
Yeah.
You said that in December or whatever, there are times where you don't even take gigs from far away because you just want to be home. It's Christmas. Ne?
Yo.
We are doing our year-end function at home in Venda, right? You would rather be there than be anywhere else and ministering to other people out there, right? It's like you don't even want to say yes because you can see where I'm going.
Man, okay, no, I don't mean I take gigs from around, like from home, around. I want to be home. So what?
Nah, I feel like it's because of the part where we just cleared now of the show off. Ne? For me, I'm not scared of you, my brother. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I feel like
I hear you.
I feel like because you know how good you are, you can just take whatever gig you want, and you're like you don't take this. For me, it's my opinion.
Mara,
This is
no, you are
opinionated.
wrong.
This is opinionated podcast.
Yeah,
This is my opinion.
You are very wrong. Yeah, your opinion is not the correct one.
Okay.
This time.
Okay.
I take gospel music very serious.
Okay.
It's my
Is it not your side hustle?
no. It's not.
I've got a feeling there's a huge hustle that is being pushed and side hustle.
No, I mean, what do you mean? I mean, now I sing every weekend to save my life.
Ah!
But now, what do I do?
My life, even.
What do I do? What else? I sing.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying I'm in the Imba. I'm not saying that. Because I'm singing. It's one of those core things which I can't live without.
Yeah, it's the same as the president. He's not saying that he's not the president. He's not presidenting us. He is, but he's busy with other things.
Yeah, there are a few things that I do, but it can't. Those things can't be labeled as
A
like
few things,
my big hustle.
If a month went by without you taking a gig, would that hurt? No, I'm not talking about a paying gig.
No, it's not gonna hurt because I saved. You know? It will never hurt. Believe you me, because at least I save like 4 months prior. You know, I can take 4 months without. I'm not saying I'm loaded. You know what? You're one of those.
Mara, you saying if you
No,
can
it's
save,
when you have
save.
calculated your things properly. When you
Okay.
have some small money, you pay school fees for 4 months. When you have small money, you pay. You get the point?
Okay.
That's what I do, so that I don't struggle like monthly. Like I don't wait for month end to pay something. You get the point? But yeah, I can take a few months without singing, no problem. But not because of something else.
We need you to
Akere
be,
now,
to
Akere
be
we didn't-
serious, Mr. Manyaga.
Yeah, I'm very serious. No. You know music. Oh, let me drink water.
Hey, the opinionated is getting heated now.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I mean, music, music. Okay, with me, let me be honest with you, with music. Music, whether there's money or not, you'll find me doing music. Music, I think there was a time where I nearly quit this music because I felt it was not really doing as much as it's supposed to for me. And the rest of music is doing a lot to people
For others.
outside. And I'm asking God, hey,
And then what?
Morena, what do you mean? And then what? Okay, what is the balance here? So you are telling me I'm alive for other people to be alive, and myself, I need to just juggle around. I think that's where I ended up making a commitment with myself to say, you know what? Whether this music makes a lot of money, does not make money, I'll never stop doing music. And at that time where I felt I was so heartful of music, it is when I was getting a lot of calls. People saying how they were into this kind of situation. They by just listening to my music and things what. I remember there's another bishop from Durban. I answered his call when he was speaking. I was crying, crying a lot to say, so this music of mine, it's doing this to people out there. And with me, it's
The return is not returning.
yeah. So tell me, give me a sign. What must I do? I ended up. I'm believing it is the wisdom I got from God to say, my son, do this. This I sent you to do this.
Yeah.
So even if you, whether you like it or not, whether there is a return, there is what, you must just do this. So I'm doing it full time. Whether it's what, whether it's, I'm doing it and I'm never gonna stop. It's just that I also do some other things on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I hear you. I hear you. I'm doing this thing that I'm doing. I'm always going to come back so that at least if you want to come for me, you can also come for me. Ne?
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing that I do. I'm doing this podcasting thing. I'm doing this emceeing thing. I'm doing this events, all these things that I'm doing, right? Which brings money. I literally, these things from time to time, they even challenge my day job. Like, it's like I'm side hustling there at the day job, right? But I have the luxury of rejecting some things and feeling like, okay, this what you are asking me to do for you, you are disrespecting the talent that I have and the gift that I have. But all of that, I do it because I have a comfort of knowing that there's something that is backing me up. Whether I get gigs for that month, whether I get views for that month, whether I know that by the 26th, there'll be money in my account because I have backup. And for some reason, that backup is what actually powered all of my visions. Like everything that I start, it has been powered by the money that I got from my day job. That's why I will never ever spit in the face of my boss, no matter what. But for some reason, the fact that I knew that I had a day job, it made it easy for me to enjoy all the other things that I'm doing because I'm doing it from the heart. I love them.
That's me.
So there are people who don't really get the chance to enjoy. Okay, let me give you an example. I did this campaign of Vodafone campaign. The money was good, but I hated that thing because they would tell you what to do, when to do it, post the video when. You send them a video. You see these marketing things that Insolo does. They give you a, what do you call it? That thing? A brief. Ne? Okay, do a video, you are happy, you just receive free airtime. Like that nonsense, you understand? I do that, I send to them. And then they're like, no, you don't look happy enough. I have to redo. That time, I've already left the place where I was doing that thing. Ne? I have to go redo it now. Ne? I'm getting the money, but mind you. So, to this day, I don't like campaigns. You won't see a Vodacom there on my page because I started hating what I do what I do because I love it. But because now people are now telling me how to do what I love, I now started having this resentment towards campaigns and all that stuff. There's someone who does not have the luxury of choosing and picking like me to say, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do that, I'll do that. They are solely focusing day to day, regardless of them saving 4 months in advance. Would you say that, because I know that there's somebody who is out there, that one sitting there, she can sing. Maybe one day she can decide she wants to become a singer full-time and forget about school or forget about a boss. And they just want to do what they love. Would you say to somebody, it's better to have something to fall back on or focus on your calling or what? Because for me, I feel like, how are you going to enjoy what God has called you to do if you're still stressed about, okay, I need to do 5 gigs in one day for me to be able to cover myself for this month? What's your take on side hustles and main hustles?
Yeah, I have something to fall on. I always advise that, and I'm not saying music does not have money. I would not say that. But if you check, if even the people who are even on the secular music, not on gospel,
yeah.
if you check people who are making good money into an industry, the 1 to 3, you find them having to do something.
Other things.
Either they've got a sound. I saw I saw who. Are we allowed to mention names here?
Yeah.
I saw Kabza. He's got sound. He's got full set of sound in his garage in one of his houses. So that is another source of income which that guy has made for himself. And you come here, you say no, do music, my brother. It's gonna take you somewhere. Yes, it will take us somewhere. But I believe if you have a chance to do something, do it. And I've seen a lot of people who quit music because they were not making it in music. They were unable to make a living out of music. They quit. They just quit or look for a job and work. I mean, according to myself, you were not supposed to quit. You were supposed to look for that job and still sing. Simple.
Sure.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, twice. So I don't see any reason of. So I mean, I would say, so if someone wants to do music and do something, do both. We have a lot of time to do all these things. I mean, we hardly gig from Monday to Monday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are you doing all the other days?
Yeah, so that simply means you have time. Yeah. Because if you find someone running a studio and being an artist at the same time, yeah, that person has got another source of income. It is not only being a musician, it's also being an engineer on the other side. Yeah. So if you are to refer from those people who are running studio and you say, no matter, this one does music only. Yes, okay, he's doing things which are related to music, but it's not only him being an artist, performing artist, standing on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking that. I think I'll just have to be replacing jobs instead of just leaving it all together.
No, you can't.
I
can't
don't
leave.
like my day. I hope my boss is not watching. I don't like my day job. I only like the salary. It's fine. I'll find another job to replace that one.
Replace it.
Okay. So what are the things that you are listening to? Who are you listening to? Who should we listen to now? Because we are plug us with the gospel.
Okay, I listen to my boy, Takie, who always like to say I'm the younger brother. And yes, I'm the younger brother, yes. But by how many days? 8, Takie on a drama. Take's got drama. You know, someone is older than you. Take was 28, is that December? 28, 29.
When was that?
I think it's 28.
40,
It's 29.
29, yeah.
29 December.
Yeah.
I'm 23 January. Home to Hampir. And I still need to check Naba baby and get or Ndorenga not I
Yeah.
I must check this thing. Hey, hey, what is a flag? My younger brother. Dude, how many days? You must say, these days, we must say, man. Or my younger brother in about 24 days or something.
You know why that one is laughing loud? The one who's sitting there.
Yeah.
She does the same thing to me.
Oh.
She's
I'm
4 months older
older.
than me, so I'm always
She
hearing
feels-
yep. So I'm like, my sister,
older.
it doesn't mean you are smart when you are older. It just means you ate
Are you
pap.
sure it was 9 months?
4 months.
No. Did you come at 9 months?
Yeah. Please.
You see?
Do you see?
You see?
Sometimes you'd find
You
it
came
were
early, maybe.
premature.
It's the
Yeah, 6 months. You get the point.
The problem is that Rofhiwa's got too much comebacks. It was very lovely having you on the show, Mr. Manyaga. We will reconsider you some other time. Because how gonna the camera? Kare only show off.
Okay, so I listen to Takie. I listen. I know we listen to each other a
Okay.
lot, and we
You support each
always,
other a
Yeah,
lot.
I always want to check and give him a call. Hey, man, this song. Man, hey, man, I listen to him.
Okay.
I also listen to people who are not gospel, but based on the sound they bring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your Afro Traction, I listen to that.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot. I think I listen to that guy a lot. I also listen to your Marvin Sepp. I listen to different things that really helps me then to actually bring myself together. But okay, how you need to conduct yourself on stage, how not to diction, how your pronunciation, your interpretation, all those kind of things. I check quite a lot.
So
Can I quickly, sorry, madam. I know that you do sing only, but I think maybe if you could tell the people that within the industry, I know you do stage management sometimes.
Oh yes, I do.
You do. Can you just fill us up with the things that you do within the industry?
Within the industry, yes.
Then we'll also be like, okay, he's not just a man.
blue ticking the country on the stage.
Yeah, I do. I'm a sound engineer actually. One. Number two, I also do. I've done a lot of productions, quite a lot. It's just that now, due to my other stuff that I do,
Your other side hustles.
the side hustle. Yeah, this one is the main.
Okay.
The singing. Due to that, I'm no longer so much in studio.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of production. Takalan Same, I did that.
that?
I kind of artists you can count, like
Give us the names. You're allowed to give us names. They're your people, most.
I've worked with your Klingiwe.
Oh, I love her.
I worked with you see when Dumis start to switch from
From the turnstile.
and from the late producer he had, Big Boy. He came to the guy called Mxolisi Mhlongo. We were working together. So with the one who did his first and the second album after that.
Dumim Kokstad.
Yeah, I work on all of my projects, man. I'm a producer. But hey, the issue is being a producer now. It needs a lot of time, which I can tell. I
Don't have it anymore.
now. I can do it for myself. I can produce for myself. Yeah. I also do stage management. Stage management is good that you are called to come and run like your Tobel FM,
That
gospel show.
festival, yeah.
And the previous one, I'm the one who was doing the stage management, like from during the day until 6 in the morning, standing, doing your Royal Gardens. I think I've done quite a lot on them. I also do that.
Okay.
On the gospel sector.
Okay. Hey, how you doing a lot?
Yeah.
Now we understand why we can't really fault you for blue ticking us.
He's also being a minister of Anekuna cabinet.
What?
So he's being the president who's blue ticking. And then the minister below the cabinet that he has is also
Okay.
in those
Okay, next question. Next.
No, you were still talking about the people that you listen to. So because, okay, now I feel like you listen to the type of music that you're telling us that you listen to, ne? You are still not listening for your own fulfillment. You are listening because you are working. Your ear is working because you are picking up stuff. I don't know if
Okay, with gospel, I think with gospel I flow.
Where you are not
don't
even
have a
trying to pick up
specific-
anything.
But okay, I don't have a specific artist which I would say, oh, I love this. I think I love songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there are songs which you find it. If you go to my playlist, you would find people whom you would not even think I would like people. You would find people. Some of them vocally they are not even that gifted, but the music and the message they're singing speaks to me. You get the point? Yeah, I have a friend which I'm not even. He's my friend. He's my brother. His name is Lungindala.
I know Lungindala.
That guy can write, Pastor Lungi.
Yeah.
And he will tell you, but I'm a friend. I'm not that vocally gifted. Mara, that man can write. So I have people I listen to, not based on favoring that particular person. I think I listen to songs. Yeah, I listen to songs. I've got a lot of songs that I listen to. If you go to my playlist, is different people.
Do you think that there are people that in the gospel space, they are underrated? I'm saying this because when you say Lungindala, I personally, this is just my opinion on Opinionated, I feel like it's underrated. There's a lady by the name of Hello Kekana. Yes. So I relate when you're saying that there are people who are just on your playlist that not a lot of people know but you. That lady, Hello Kekana, she sings this, the first song that I knew of her is Mangeloi or something like that. That lady sings.
That's
And I
my
feel like
younger
she's
sister.
one. That's your sister?
Yeah, she's my.
I feel like she's underrated, hey?
She's this sister I've made for myself.
Yeah. But am I what do you think about my opinion about
She
that?
sings too much. She sings proper, and she is like she sings live actually. Yeah. So we've got people who are underrated, and unfortunately, some of them is because maybe they are not really pushing themselves. Some of them it is the community being ignorant because they are used to. You get the point. So there are things which unfortunately it's beyond our control. It's beyond our. But remember, preference will always be different. I cannot call you to prefer me. You must prefer me at your own choice. And I did not sign any contract with anyone to be a fan.
Yeah.
You get the point. So there are people who feel I sing more than everybody in this world because they have paid so much so much attention to me, and when they want to listen to good gospel, they listen to me. You get the point. So the underrated, yes, we have got a lot of people who sings very well, but who are not. I will tell you the other guy. I'm not sure whether he's underrated, he's overrated, it's rated, what. It's from KwaZulu Natal. His name is Lungelo. Lungelo, but it's Lungelo. He was there at Lebu. I spoke to him.
As a what? As a
I'm not sure if he sang, but I saw him because we greeted each other. He sings. Yeah, he sings like he sings. Yeah, but if you look into the how the KZN gospel, but okay, maybe because I don't live there. That side is extremely, and what I see, it's this ones which you find they are being brought too much this side to see them. So we've got people who are extremely talented, who are underrated.
yeah, no, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I feel that. My sister, I think we're wrapping up now. Is there anything, because we need to
21 December. Yeah, you were
yes,
saying?
give us more detail. 21 December.
21 December, year-end function. Guys, tickets are going. So if you are sure that you are going to be there, no problem, you must buy a ticket, because otherwise, problem is when people know that you are going to be there. I know of my previous event which I held, which happens at the State Theatre. There are lots of people who could not go in. They knew they are coming, but they could not go in because the tickets were sold out. Yeah.
And we do that a lot. We like buying as last minute.
So if you know you are going to be there, buy a ticket. It's very safe. We are going to scan them, and every time you buy tickets, please make sure don't post a barcode on social media, because you'll get there, someone will arrive there at 4. When you arrive at 5, your ticket is invalid. Yeah, so people do that. Yeah, so buy tickets. They are still available.
Are you allowed to share with us, or is it a surprise, the people that you're going to be sharing the stage with?
I know Takie is going to be there. I know Rofhiwa is going to be there. I know some local guys are going to be there. There are 2 people which I can't mention. I'm still finalizing with them, which are not from Venda.
Okay.
Few local people are going to be there, actually, because I can't do a year-end function alone. We must be in actually, I think year-end function is going to happen quite more often.
I wanted to get to that actually, to say
it does
when
not.
when we had TT40, for me, obviously from the outside, ne, I was like, hey, this is something that, Venda, December, some of us, we just want one gospel and we are home.
Yeah.
We want to enjoy. It happened once, it didn't happen again. And now this year and function, I'm like thinking, how about you make it an annual thing? Or we're still going to see you as the years go by?
I don't think there's any approval that we're in need of to make it
An annual.
going and go. Yeah, it's gonna go. I actually love annual stuff. I remember I used to do Star Search, which I stopped due to funds. It was eating a lot of money from me. Yeah.
From your side hustles or from the...
From the savings.
From the savings of 4 months in advance.
Yeah.
Okay. But if it's not eating too much of your money, or if it's not taking anything from you, then why?
No, this one we're gonna do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it. We are not even going to change the venue. Actually, it's going to happen there. We have agreed even with the venue owners to say this year-end function must happen every time. Every year we must have a year-end function. Yeah.
Because Vele, for me, I feel like what you shared earlier on to say, like the motive behind it, to say we have something to be grateful of every year. Before we get to a point where we are saying we have New Year's resolutions, let's start by looking back, reflecting back, and thank God for what He has already done for us, so that even when we are going into the new year and writing New Year's resolutions and your vision boards, we are grateful for what God has already done for us. I love the idea, and I'm in support of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll take your picture with my phone.
Why?
Why not? Why not?
Mara, you didn't get the what I was saying, or it was not. It didn't.
It was still
What
taking
did you
the
say?
phone out.
I thought maybe you wanted to have it on record
What
to
did you
say,
say?
you know what, I'm very much in support of what you are doing.
Okay.
All the way, 100%.
Okay.
Yes, and we are there. I will be there.
Okay.
Mina, I will be there.
Dango.
Yeah.
We're going to do that.
Ne.
Proper. It's going to be very fun there. Very, very fun, believe me. Because, like I said, how we are structuring it, it must be fun from the start until the end. We must not have some moment which we feel, what's happening? You get the point there. So it must just fly. Even and date, I can report this time around. At least now we're going to perform a few songs.
Please.
Oh, lovely.
Not just one, but anyway, I'm not going to say much about it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, no, we look forward to that.
Yeah, that one we are preparing it proper.
Please, because every time when you guys are together, you tease us.
Proper. This time around, it's a proper performance.
I know.
After a long time, it's a proper performance. Yeah.
I know I'll be early.
No, we're definitely going to be there, Rofhiwa, from start to finish, and I know that we're speaking a lot about it and buzzing it in our spaces. That please do come. We know that you do give your best. I know I was there at your late last recording, 2018, and I was telling Madame that I've never seen such a full-packed venue. And how he respects time. Like, when he said the show is starting at 6 o'clock, he didn't even care. There was people like streaming in, trying to figure it out. This guy was on stage performing and being like, I'm doing it now. Like, y'all can figure yourselves out, but this time for me is of the essence. So I respect that about him, and I know that the year end is definitely going to be exciting. We'll be on our dancing. It's going to be a babalas the next day because of just the soaking in of everything that we'll be getting from that day and night.
You'll be eating the stock, my sister.
I'll be eating. Yay!
Yeah, but I think that note it's very important. I always don't like to respect people who disrespected the event. So if you came at 5:30, knowing that we are starting at 6, that is a respect. I mean, that is a respect.
Yeah.
So I cannot disrespect those who are coming around 7 by disrespecting you. So when I say 6, the the latest that I can do, it can be 6:15. Yeah, whether there is 15 people there or 20 people, the show must start. Yeah, there's no excuse on that. There's no excuse to say they're still coming in. People knows that when we go to shows, there are cues that we need to do, and it's not like queue starts at 6. Yeah, when we say 6, we are starting. And I've got a team which, unfortunately, even if I want, I can't bypass that. And that is what and that is the ground I have made before. Guys, we must start on time. So now, if I go back and say, guys, no, let's wait a bit, they don't listen to me, not at all. They do not listen, and I can be pushed, I can be carried to go to stage if I'm getting late. Yeah, so that we can start on time. We don't respect others by disrespecting those who respected us. I don't know if you're getting that.
I get you.
Yeah. So those who come on time, it's a full proper respect. Those who are late,
it's a half.
We can't. Yeah, we can't wait for you. We're trying to delay those who came on time. So we must just start on time. Now, with time, I'm very strict on that. I'm not to wait for a hall to be full. If we say we start at 6, you must come. We open doors at 4. You must come around past 5. By 6, drum roll. We start.
No, that's something that maybe a lot of us here in this room we can learn, improve. Maybe it's a take-home captain for us in this room when it comes to respecting time at all times. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right, honey. Can I just have one request?
Yeah.
Rofhiwa?
Yebo.
This opinionated edition, gospel edition, is definitely going to be there. Can we not have any problems with all access of getting in?
What do you want
because
to
we need
what do you want? You want to go all
we need
over?
to. Yeah, we need.
Yeah,
we'll
want
be
to go all
covering.
over.
We'll be covering your show.
Oh. You guys. Okay, no problem. Are you coming with cameras and everything?
No.
We're just
the two of you.
don't disrespect us.
Don't disrespect us, please.
I'm not disrespecting.
No,
I'm
you're
asking.
disrespecting
It's a
us.
question.
No, you are disrespecting us because we are
oh.
using phones that are able to.
Okay, let me remove just from my question. Okay, the two of you. It's a question.
We have a team.
Well, team is gonna be there.
No problem.
But
We will give you the names of our
I'll
team.
give you all access.
The
no
team would
problem.
have grown by 21st of
My friend, don't say it will have grown. It's grown. Don't give him the benefit of the
I'm just saying we'll be having more
Does he
people.
want all of these cameras and what? Rofhiwa.
No problem. No, I will.
you.
What else do you want?
We will send the radar list.
Okay, that's
yes.
fine.
Yes.
I wish you could have
Not
said a
bottles,
few,
please.
one or
Okay,
two
it's
things so
fine.
that we have it on record.
Not bottles, please. Okay, it's fine.
No, we don't do bottles. We have a
Okay,
zabani.
no, it's fine. That's good. Thank you.
Maybe bottles of water.
Oh, water.
Definitely.
I'll
And
give you a
Red
pack.
Bull, because we'll be on our feet there and there.
Don't
But
drink
I'll
too
send
much
you
of
the
acid.
radar list.
Don't drink too much of acid. But anyway, it's fine. I'll try.
No, we're not trying
That
here.
is when I don't want to buy. Don't drink too much of acid.
For
Drink
what?
water. That is when I don't want to buy Red Bulls.
You don't want to buy Red Bulls.
And that's when I want to buy water. It's cheap. But
I knew that it was coming from an opinion of saving money. This one seems like a cheapskate.
This is why he will not starve. This is why 4 months in advance. Now you get
No, the
it.
cheapskate-ish one is the one that now is starting to.
no, but I'll sort you out. Send it. I'll sort you out, guys.
Okay.
You guys are going to be part of that show. Don't worry.
We thank you.
Don't stress.
No, we appreciate you. I think
Dango.
we can wrap it, Mama. Is there anything from you? It's
Do
the
you,
first time
do
you
you
don't
have some
have.
question?
It's the first
You
time you
can
don't have
bring a
questions.
question to me. Don't, you know? Today
Why?
you've got that. You get. It's me. You get the point. Sesinyana, do you have some question? Don't disappoint me. Maraneka dolichova slow, man. Come say something.
I just want to sing with you. That's all.
You wanna sing with me? Kade.
Oh, me, I must leave.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, Mina, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
Ne?
It's out.
Come and sit here. Come and sit here.
Kade dzulapa. Arwelu imbo ndibvumele zvino ndipfauri. Eno ukaipio level. Khaladzi munwane apa zvomubhalela angorova ka level enda ndikotoda yona. And that's going to the umbrella. Your mic in.
Start with the name. What's the name, my sister?
My name is Maribini Rutendo, but
Why do they like starting with the surname before the name?
that's how we were taught.
Oh, okay.
Maramene Rutendo.
Yeah, but my stage name is Nelly T.
Hey, you have a stage name.
I do. I do have a stage
Already?
name.
Fast.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
what's
Nelly
your
T.
stage name?
Nelly T.
Lady T.
Nelly T.
Nelly T.
Yes.
Cut the narimbo. Kaimbe arimbe.
Okay. Muya wanga renda Yehova usihangwe rea muya wanga renda Yehova usihangwe rea Muya wanga, renda Yehova, usiyangwe sheaita.
Okay, so one piro,
I know.
you know. There's some elements which I know you can only be a singer to do that. Oh, okay.
You guys have something in common. You like shining, so that's the one. That's what you,
You
like.
sing
The
well.
shine.
You sing well.
Thank you.
So she should have auditioned instead of me.
This one. Why? Why did you audition?
I didn't know.
Look, now we're close. Oh, I was going
I know.
No. She thought it was gonna be her. That's the issue. And unfortunately, do you get the point? We stopped her before she even starts.
It was like, no, please don't audition.
You should have auditioned. You
But
know.
can we not do a special favor? I'm just asking. Can
What
we not do a
special
special
favor?
favor?
What?
Of being part of the auditions?
Who?
Her.
To be?
To be part of your...
He said he was not even
I'm
there
not
when
sure.
they picked.
I'm not sure. The issue is
This
I'm
guy's
not
gonna
the one
promise us
who
things
did
he won't
the
deliver.
final.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next
Maybe
time,
next
though.
year.
Next
Next
year.
year.
I'm
Next year she's
definitely
gonna
gonna audition.
Every year we must do these auditions. You know.
So next year, can
For
we not
people
even
too.
doing it because she's already done it here and
Wow.
we've all said
We have the
yeah.
record. We will save it.
We'll save
Hey,
it.
what if there's some development?
No, the development will be greater.
I guess the voice
Okay.
is not going anywhere. So she will audition again next year.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Dango.
I know. Thank you. Can wrap
That's
it
a
up.
wrap.
It's a wrap.
Dango.
Okay, bye.
Bye.